Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday the 29th of September 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Dali Tarot today, and as we're coming to the end of September, I hope you've had a really fabulous month. Let's see what this day is about and what the cards have to say about Wednesday the 29th. So this deck, by the way, I'm using the little cover, but if you order this deck, it comes in this huge velvet purple like book. It's huge. It's like an A3 size. So just be prepared for that. When I ordered it and this giant thing arrived, I was really shocked. So just be aware of that. So I'm going to use, and I'll show you some of the cards first before I start using them because they're so interesting. Look at that. I remember this story about Dali when he went to New York and he threw something in a shop window and it was on the front page of all the tabloids and stuff. He really did live an unusual existence. And we like that, don't we? People who live their life purpose and who refuse to be anything other than themselves. I think on some level we're all striving to be that. So let's see what the Dali Tarot has to say about Wednesday and what's going on. And of course, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to throw things and be violent, but I guess that was just one of the aspects of his personality. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. First, we've got, oh wow, the 10 of Cups. Happy times, celebration, dreams coming true, appreciating friends and family. Then we have Gala, who was his muse, the Empress. Third card in the Major Arcana. And then finally, we have, what is this? The 5 of Wands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 of Wands. All right. So let's see what this means. The 10 of Cups is the highest card in the suit of Cups. Cups is about love and spirituality and family and anything that's really associated with water. And that is the imagination, music, art, the good life, spirituality, and a sense that there's something big and good behind the scenes working with you to ensure that you do have this fabulous life. And that works to remind you not to give up and to keep going regardless of what things look like. We've got the rainbow here, and I always love rainbows because whenever they come up, it is a reminder that, you know what, this world isn't just earth and buildings and bills and conflict. It's something more. It's something magical that we can all kind of sense and feel, whether we're religious or spiritual or atheists or agnostics. Most of us feel that there is something else going on, and whether that's just a quirk in our minds or whether that's a real thing, it's a really positive energy that when we tap into it can make us strive for the best things in life. Okay, that's my little sermon for the day. But you see these two celebrating, having a good time. They look like they've had a couple of drinks. And the 10 of Cups is your hopes and dreams really being realized in those areas. So I love my family. I'm in a wonderful relationship. I have a sense of certainty that I am loved and that life can be good. So it doesn't really matter whether you're with someone or you're single or you're supported by your family or not. It's really the appreciation in the things that already exist in your life. So being happy with what you've got. So if you've got a bowl of peaches there sitting in your kitchen and you think, wow, these are just so plump and juicy and I'm just blessed to have this and to be able to afford this, you can take the same sort of pleasure in something that you truly enjoy. I mean, the point is that it doesn't matter if you're super wealthy. If you don't enjoy that wealth, then you're not accessing this card. But if you're someone who makes a little bit of money, so you're not wealthy, you're kind of average with that, but you appreciate every penny that you earn and you appreciate the freedom that gives you, then you are accessing this card. It's not about what you have in the real world. It's about how positively you feel about those things, how grateful for those things, no, how grateful you are and how loved you feel. And on this day, you really have the opportunity to make the most of what you've got in your life right now and to really be happy with that. So if you've really got a good friend, pick up the phone and go for a walk and have a fabulous conversation. If you do have, an extra £20, then, and you want to get a haircut, then go get the haircut because it will make you feel good about yourself. And also, this positive vibe then opens the door, so you kind of skip along this rainbow to allow other good things to enter your life. So you can either deliberately do that, like going shopping and buying some peaches, or socializing with friends and being open to new relationships and meeting new people, and then letting the universe bless you by bringing someone important into your life. And then we've got the Empress, and the Empress is the third card in the Major Arcana that's about love. Usually the symbol for Venus is near her, and she's about new beginnings, and new beginnings that contain a wonderful, life-affirming, positive, loving message. Sometimes she's pregnant, and it's about giving birth to a whole new being that exists in their own right and that you love unconditionally and that brings a lot of good into the world. And she's surrounded by all this water, and water, same as here, is about love and spirituality. So you really feel balanced between the physical and the spiritual worlds. We've got the orb and scepter there. We've got riches and abundance. We've got the wheat growing, an abundance of feeling and positivity and the conviction and the knowledge that you are loved. And because of that, you can do things which you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't have these great feelings. So these cards are very similar in this deck. Because she feels the support of the universe and people who love her and the love she has for herself, she's able to take risks and to do things in life which aren't guaranteed to work out, but she loves herself enough to say, I deserve to do this because I want to. And it's as simple as that. Same as these two, they're in such a good place that they're able to have a scream at this party because they already have these wonderful emotions in place. And then when they meet each other or they meet up and they already love each other, then that's heightened even more and the whole thing just becomes hysterically funny and fabulous. So it's time for a party and it's time to celebrate yourself and it's time to use all of these good vibes that you've got going. Oh, and I'm being told to navigate your circumstances if they don't make sense. So we've got no air here and we've got no earth. So the practical reality of your life isn't as interesting as it usually would be. Your feelings are more important. Enjoying things, chemistry, getting a kick out of something is super important. And logic and reason and analysis and detail also isn't something you're particularly interested in. The Five of Wands, usually you have five boys kind of banging their sticks together, and it's about trivial conflict. It's about playing. It's like roughhousing and being a little bit silly and having a sense of humor and playing just for the sake of it, not because there's some great outcome at the end of it. But the Suit of Wands is about life purpose and passion. So by playing and engaging in things which may not seem particularly constructive as they relate to your work and to your money, those are things worth doing because they transform you, they give you more confidence, they show you how strong you are, they show you how passionate you are. And what the card is saying, that playing today and just enjoying yourself and being silly is super, super important in giving you new ideas so that you can make wonderful new beginnings in different areas that you care about. And the scene has already been set with the Ten of Cups. You have access to your sense of humor. Your life isn't so demanding right now that you're just frowning and that you're completely grim. For myself, I would say that if things are okay, or if my natural state is to see the funny in things and to try not to take life too seriously because it can be hard and difficult, blah, blah, blah. But I usually have a good sense of humor about things, I would say. I mean, other people may disagree, but that's how I feel. But then when I'm really in trouble, like if I've got a health scare, or if I'm completely overwhelmed, or if I'm angry about something, the first thing that goes for me is my sense of humor. And then I don't celebrate, I don't tell jokes with other people. I dig my heels in and I'm like, I don't feel loved. I feel alone here, so I'm not going to make a new start, and I'm certainly not going to play. And all these three cards are saying you're in such a good space that new beginnings is something that you should really look into, because you are happy and you do have a sense of humor and you do look at the positives. And whenever you start something on that basis, whatever it is you're doing, a new business or a journey or a new relationship, when you start it off that way, it's like a birth chart in astrology. That relationship or that new job or business then will inherently contain those positive feelings. They will open things up to get even better in terms of your relationships and your hopes and dreams being realized. And the main thing you should ask yourself, am I allowing myself to play? Being playful today is not a waste of my time. It's something that's going to give me wonderful ideas, and that's going to allow me to transform things which may seem unpleasant or boring or uninteresting. And I'll be able to see the beauty in them, and I'll be able to transform them into something that actually works for me and that pleases me and that fills me with fire and confidence and drive. Isn't that great? I think this is going to be an amazing day. It looks so positive, and it looks really gentle and loving. It's kind of like the angels are holding you by the hand and are encouraging you to enjoy your life. They're leading your inner child to the playground where you can swing and kick up your heels. 5 and 3 is 8, and 10 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. And 9 in numerology is spirituality and completion, and 9 in the tarot is the hermit. So it's about finding the love within yourself. That's going to illuminate everything. It's going to resolve any problem, and you'll see the beauty in your circumstances so that you can be grateful, you can appreciate them, and that then opens this doorway for other good things to enter your life. Hooray! Have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online if you're free to do that. If you're able to share tarot videos online. If it gets you in trouble with your fundamentalist religious leader, then obviously don't. But if you can, I would very much appreciate it, because that tells other people that I'm here doing these readings, and that would be very helpful and amazing. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.